Good morning, students. Now, today we are starting with our chapter number 23 of English grammar titled Making Verbs from the Adjectives and Nouns. Means some adjectives or nouns are given to us and we have to make verbs from those. Like first we'll do making verbs from the adjectives. How we can make verbs from the given adjectives is by adding en or ise, means by adding any suffix or prefix. What is prefix? Prefix is when we add something before the word. Like adjective is given to us able, and if we add en before able, it will become enable, and enable is a verb. Similar way, large will become enlarge, rich enrich, sure is ensure. Fine. So in this case, adjectives are given to us and we are making verbs from these adjectives by adding prefix en. And also we can add en as suffix in order to make verb from adjectives, like broad. Here broad is adjective, and if we add a suffix at the end en, then we can make it a verb. Broad will become broaden, cheap will become cheapen, deep will become deepen. Fine. So in this case we have added en as suffix, and in this case we have added en as prefix in order to make verb from the given adjectives. Now another way is by adding suffix ise or ize. In this case, adjective is given to us, and if we add ize at the end of the adjective, we can make it a verb. Like equal will become equalize, familiar will become familiarize, fertile will become fertilize, modern will become modernize. Fine. In this way also we can make verbs from the adjectives. Now come to the next topic of this chapter is how to make verbs from the given nouns. In these cases we have been given adjectives, but now here we have been given with the nouns and we have to make verbs from those nouns. Now by adding suffix ise or ize, we can make a verb from the given noun, like apology. Apology is a noun, and if we remove this y and we add ize, then it will become apologize, so that it will become a verb. Colony will become colonize, critic will become criticize, economy will become economize. Fine. And there may be a change in spellings also by adding suffix or by adding prefix in order to make verbs from nouns or adjectives. Now another way is by adding suffix en to the noun, like frighten will become frighten, haste will become hasten, height will become heighten, red will become redden. Here we have added an extra d also. This is a change in spelling. Fine. And here we have added en in order to make it a verb. Now by adding suffix fy also we can make verb from the nouns, like beauty, it will become beautify. Here we have removed this y and we added ify. Fine. The suffix is fy in all the cases. Class, classify, example, exemplify. Note down the spelling. Exemplify, glory, glorify, horror, horrify, and so on. Another way is by adding prefix en to the noun, we can make it a verb, like cage, encage, camp, encamp, circle, encircle. In all these examples, we are adding the prefix en to the noun in order to make it a verb. Another way is by adding the prefix be to the noun, we can make it a verb, like fool will become be fool, friend will become be friend, head be head. Fine. In this way also we can make verbs from the given nouns. Now come to the exercise of this chapter. Only 2 exercises are there in this chapter. In the first one, we have to make verbs from the given nouns and adjectives. Some nouns and adjectives are given to us and we have to make verbs from these given nouns and adjectives. Like for example, large will become enlarge, wide will become widen, general will become generalize, and so on. We can do this exercise. Now come to the second exercise. In second exercise, we have to fill in the blanks with the verb forms of the words given in the right column. Means some words are given to us in the right side and we have to fill in the blanks with the verb forms. Means here also we have been given nouns and adjectives here, and we have to make verbs from these nouns and adjectives and fill in the blanks accordingly. Now see the first one. This bridge is very narrow. They must widen it. Here wide is given to us na. We will make it widen. Fine. So widen will be the verb. The knife is blunt, you must sharpen it. Sharp is given to us and we'll make it sharpen. Same way, the teacher should encourage the children to work hard. Here the word is given courage and we'll make it encourage. He is quite clever. It is not easy to befool him. Here fool is written and we'll make it befool. Now this is what we have already done in our examples, and with the help of the examples and the explanation, I hope you can do both the exercises also. And I think this chapter is clear to you. Thank you so much.